And I even hear tell about some guys on the internet who are working on some kind of podcast contraption. It'll never work.
Yes, big mutineers, wool swabs, scalawags, and sons of bitches, the wibbly wobbly.
Poke him! Poke him! He's stuck!
The unofficial, wildly inaccurate, yet dead nuts on Disney podcast, inappropriate on so many levels. And this week, Jordan makes a list and we discuss it for 3 hours straight. Weird way to say 30 minutes.
Kind of surprised that you didn't go the make a list and check it twice route.
And I am not the one that made up the notes.
It's totally news guy's fault.
No. I do not write on my own teleprompter. In fact, I do not know who does. I blame Giuseppe. And for the main topic, Jordan's list. And he better have checked it twice.
Oh shit, guys! I only checked it once. Fuck.
Giuseppe, get on that. No, not
No.
that.
Fuck. God, what?
Oh, is he riding the Symbian again?
Seriously, just going to make that same joke. Oh, that's disgusting. It's a Sabian, Josh. Good help.
Whatever, I don't
Get
know.
it right.
I like that you know exactly what it is.
Hey, every now and then, you have to try the vibrating saddle dildo.
What?
No, you have to, Jordan. Just don't question it.
No, just Google it.
Wanna?
You have to now.
I said I don't wanna.
I know. I heard you said that. It doesn't matter. You gots to. See.
I believe.
Do you think the Star Wars universe they have the light Sabian?
Jordan, you want to make your own podcast with me and you?
Why?
You know what?
Pretty soon, Robbie won't be on this podcast anyways.
We're dropping like flies.
No, he's going to boot camp.
Pretty soon, Josh won't be on this podcast.
Where am I going?
Spoilers. Apparently, Krang is going to eat you.
I'm okay with that.
No, just kidding. You're not going anywhere. Wait, that sounded oddly threatening too. Shit, I don't know how to do this. You're not going anywhere. That's a good cackle. I want to know what buttons Jordan's pushing over here. Jordan, what? Hey, for our podcast.
Yeah, that's driving me insane. Jake, why do you have like a grid on your screen? And why are you black and white?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you got a grid that's the same print as your
look
bed.
like you have a yeah.
Oh, your camera's fucked up.
I honestly don't know if you're telling the truth or just talking about my blinky.
No. You have the same print of your bed, like above your bed and below your bed, and you're black and white.
Huh.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's coming through on the old telecast. That's what I'm going to call it from now on, the telecast.
Telecast?
Like me to check
The Telecaster?
That's a guitar.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
Well, I stand by what I said. We are live from the Telecaster. Immediately.
There you go,
What?
Jake. So are we talking some Disney?
Bantering.
Really?
You didn't notice?
Right into this. Well, I noticed. Oh,
awesome.
Jordan. What? Giant robot camels.
And one of them may or may not be wearing Crocs.
Oh, I've done a bad thing. How do you mute this damn thing? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, giant robot camel. Wait. Jordan, is it cold there?
A little bit.
No,
Why?
it's hot.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Oh man, if we had viewers, this would be hilarious. One day, guys, one day. Yeah, we got a hell of a list to go through. So, hey guys, should we just jump right into this and let's talk?
And hold on, I should probably tweet the link to the fact that we're live. So.
Oh, that's where we fucked
Yeah.
up.
Here's the thing I've noticed. I do some tweeting in my life, but Jordan sends things out. Boom, responses up the wazoo. So Jordan, I dedicate you our social media manager. You don't actually have to do anything. You just have to retweet me.
Yeah, I tweet.
No, I mean, I'll take the title, but I don't have the login to our Twitter page, so, and I don't want it.
I'm not gonna give it to you.
Oh, the password is 1234.
5, 6.
Son of a bitch! It's the same password I have on my Twitter
Weird.
page.
Yeah.
I don't know why that was so funny, but it was. Anyway, guys, let's talk some Disney.
Let's do this.
Hell yeah.
Did you say hell yeah?
What did you just snort that fucking line of coke live on air?
Hey, it's been a long day and I need to get my energy from somewhere. And I found out, this is probably not even the time to talk about this, but I found out, Josh, that our cousin lives right next door to my friend where I play in my band.
Which
I feel like this is a
cousin?
weirdly specific thing to say.
Which cousin,
The one
though?
that starts with a J and lives here. Anyway, more on that later.
Okay, we're down to 3 cousins, 4 cousins, 5 cousins with a J.
I don't want to talk about this anymore. This is dumb. Hey,
We had
so what was it? Thursday they did the Disney investors meeting?
Yeah.
And holy shit, if there was ever a day to buy Disney stock, it was the day before.
Yeah, no shit, right?
It was Wednesday.
Or you could have been like me and bought some the day after,
Good.
and then it went
job.
down.
I hate it
So
when that
before we get
happens.
into these announcements, I do have a question. And do they announce or advertise when these investor meetings are taking place? Like, did we know about this?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I knew about it, but like I didn't own stock, so I'm like, because I didn't know that it was going to be. I didn't know it was going to be showcased for everyone to see. I thought it was going to be just for investors, like
Like it is
But-
normally.
But then again, I guess, if anybody buys stock, then technically anybody is an investor. So I've now retrospectively, after saying my previous sentence, I guess, why wouldn't it be open to the public?
right. Oh. And
So-
when I hear these investor meetings, the first thing I think, they're just going to go over, quarterly reports and the budget and stuff.
Yeah, that's the interesting part of Disney.
I didn't know it was going to be D23 Part 2.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess they probably had to throw people a bone, considering that, I wonder if they're speculating that D23... No, D23 isn't supposed to be next year. It's supposed to be 2022, isn't it?
Yeah, it was supposed to be this
Isn't
year.
it?
Was it supposed to be this year? I don't think it was supposed to be this year because it was last
It
year.
was odd years.
Because they do, they do. every other-
Yeah. Sorry.
So I wonder if they're speculating that next year's D23 might get canceled.
It would make sense. I mean,
I know that I read something earlier today
Can
that
we just
they have
cancel
started.
2020?
wait, what'd you read, Jordan?
Sorry.
I don't know. I don't want to say it anymore.
I'm sorry. I'm
I don't think
sorry.
he is. I kind of want to know what you read.
No, you sit and stew on that, Josh.
Okay, now I'm not sorry. If you're gonna be a dick, I offered my sincere apology and I just took it the
No.
fuck away.
I want you to sit there
No.
and look Robbie in the eyes. Tell him.
You love him.
He's my son. I can't say that.
Good. When Robbie's 32 and at a psychiatrist, I'm just gonna send this clip in.
All right. Well, this is gonna make editing Hot Sauce Heathen very interesting. No, I read somewhere today that Disney canceled any kind of extra like gathering type stuff until like March or April of next year.
Like next year, like 2021?
Yes.
Okay. See, when it gets to this time of year, I always have a hard time with the phrase next year because it's like 2 weeks or like a year and 2 weeks. I don't know.
No.
Special now.
It's not your problem. It's
Still
my
this
problem.
year.
Yeah, right.
Still this year. So.
Anyway. So they're canceling gatherings, huh?
Yeah. And I can't remember exactly what the wording was, but things like the runs for Run Disney.
Oh, those ones.
No. Oh, I wish somebody would cancel my runs.
Not your diarrhea.
Ow. You got me all excited. Now I'm let down. And warm and squishy.
You. Well, not for long.
Yeah, it's getting canceled apparently.
Yeah.
Thanks, Disney. Ting.
Where'd Robbie go?
You said the runs, he ran straight to the bathroom.
Wouldn't that be weird if Robbie had a tick where anyone mentioned poop, that he had to go and poop?
Okay. Guys, I'll be right back.
All he said was poop. Who's that? Josh, there's someone behind you. No, the other way.
Well, you missed him. Her. Them.
You're gonna get stabbed.
Eh,
What if Robbie came through my window?
Actually, I have been stabbed before.
It's true, I was there. I didn't do the stabbing.
Jake, I'm going to be honest with you, man. Whatever the fuck's going on with your camera is kind of fucking with me.
Everything's normal on my end. Everything's normal on the stream. I can't do anything about this.
No, hold on. I'm going to send you a picture.
No, Josh already did. I saw it. It's freaking me out. But
Oh.
I don't know what to do. Hey, let me check.
So like that's not only showing up just for me. You see it too, right, Josh?
But you guys are the only ones that see it. What's happening? Is Josh on mute?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay. I'm
Because it's the ice maker.
Oh, wow! Bravo, Josh! I'm very proud of you for actually muting the ice maker. You came back too early. I can still hear it.
Actually, Vanessa is making the drink tonight, and she told me to mute it. So thank her, not me.
Hey, Robbie, how was your poop?
It wasn't. It's just a quick leak.
We're talking about the runs where you're leaking out.
No.
Another leak?
Anyways, no, you're normal now on my screen.
It wasn't a poo. It was a leak.
There's a leak in the boat.
Oh, there you are. There you
There's
go.
a leak on my boat.
Yeah.
Jake and Jordan just swapped sides.
Ryan commented that Jordan looks a little chilly.
No, he's Hoth.
No.
Yeah, Ryan, he's Hoth. Holy shit! There you go. At least get into the character.
I'm recording with Ryan on Wednesday for the other podcast.
Okay, this is a good time to plug your other podcast because the last episode of the final round of the Pixar movies was stressful. Jordan and Ryan. It was so stressful.
We had to record it. How do you think we felt?
I felt for you. You were both wrong, but I felt for you. And honestly, I forgot who won. Anyway, this is
Coco won.
Oh yeah. Yeah, see, you're wrong. Anyway, this is a lot like the investor meeting. I don't like that you're looking.
It's not wrong because it's the one who won.
Does it look like?
Is this one of those arguments like when my 8-year-old tells me that her opinion is not wrong because it's an opinion, and I tell her opinion's still wrong?
Yeah, it's a lot like that. Except for,
in fact, it's exactly like that.
In this case, Jordan's the 8-year-old, and he's wrong.
Oh, I thought you were going over, Jordan.
That did look like you were falling. So anyway, check out Cinema Showdown. Oh no! Stop it! You're giving me vertigo. Anyway, check out Cinema Showdown on all your favorite podcast apps. It's fantastic and stressful. I love it.
Yeah, the next round is going to be Christmas movies, and Ryan and I have not discussed what parameters the is going to constitute Christmas movie.
He did not take my suggestion of Jurassic World. He shot that down almost immediately.
Hey, man, I didn't have anything to do with that.
Well, Ryan, I hope you're listening. You're wrong.
He says he's right.
No, I can see what he's saying. Is he in the room with you? Is he on Hoth with you?
No.
Okay, let's get into this investor meeting.
Okay.
So they announced. Here's what happened. I logged into Twitter that evening or something, or I logged into something, and suddenly there was so much stuff, guys. I was like, "What happened? I don't know what happened." Jordan.
I was at work, and again, I was unaware that it was going to be a live stream. And then all of my friends just started to text me. Just when my friend Kevin just goes, Star Wars. And I'm like, yeah? Like, what? Like, are you just happy about it? Or he's like,
what about
it?
it?
He goes, the shows. And I was like, the show? They only have one. He goes, no, the ones they just announced. I'm like, what the hell is this? So I just Googled like Star Wars announcements, and then that's when I found out that they were live streaming the whole thing.
You Googled that and your phone started smoking?
Yeah.
Because that's exactly how I felt.
But not like it burned itself up, like after sex smoking.
And that's also how I felt initially, too. So you're not wrong.
Yeah, I watched at least one of the trailers. It's awesome.
Not only Star Wars, but Marvel and...
Oh yeah, I saw a Marvel trailer as well.
No, we're getting into all of that. We are getting into all of it. So this is going to be probably a little bit longer than normal episode.
I think we should not talk about them. Let's just continue to talk about talking about them.
So what we're going to discuss at some point is going to be this list that I made.
Welcome to Disney's Investor Meeting, the podcast, the commentary.
That's the title.
That's the title of the episode.
So...
It's the holiday special.
Spaceballs, the poster.
First of all, I love titles with 2 colons in them.
Oh, there's some days I need a second colon.
Poop.
Where did Robbie go?
Who?
What?
All right, Jordan, what's first on your list?
All right. So they discussed a lot of stuff about ESPN and Hulu and FX, and there's a bunch of stuff coming out for all that stuff, all of which I don't care. So this is the stuff I think that's a little bit more pertinent to our interest. And my friends, it is a very long list. So shall we dive in?
Yeah, and here's the thing, like...
Let's do this.
Double fist bump. Huh. Trigger words.
Too late, Nick.
Yeah, so what was the first thing that was on there?
All right. So this is going to be a wide content from films to documentaries to series and animated series and animated shorts. All right. So we're going to start with Disney and then kind of wrap around back to Disney after a few. So Disney announced that they're doing, I think it's a Disney Plus series that is tentatively titled Beauty and the Beast, but it is going to have Josh Gad and Luke Evans as the characters. So like Gaston and like what was Josh Gad's character's name? LeFou, that's right. This is Brew. So they're doing a Disney Plus series, and I don't know if it's a limited series or if it's an ongoing series, but that was announced. Another series that was announced for Disney Plus is a revamp of the Swiss Family Robinson.
Wow.
Which, yeah.
You are 2 items into your list, and this is
Whoa,
both of them are news to me.
Well, hold up. I've been wanting to redo a Swiss Family Robinson for a long fucking time.
Yeah, that's gonna be really
since I was a children.
Like
What?
ever since Lost in
That
Space.
sentence did not make space.
All
Fuck.
That sentence did not make space.
Jake said space.
I didn't.
I think Robbie's a week behind.
I'll tell you more about my week behind
As soon as
later.
I heard space, I said space.
Poop.
I think one of the announcements that garnered a little bit more buzz is that they acquired the rights to do an ongoing series for the popular book, teen book series, Percy Jackson and the Olympians.
Yes, and
Have you guys read any of those?
no.
I need to.
I read the first one, and I enjoyed it.
Oh,
I just never got around to reading the second one, or the rest of them.
so I've never read the books or seen the movie, but I've heard.
The two movies are good.
Oh, did you just say they were good? I've heard they were abominations to the source material, but that's
Wait,
I
the
haven't
movies?
read the books,
Yeah.
so I have no clue. But the
they're-
only ones I have are the ones set after Percy Jackson. Whatever his name is. I can't talk.
So the book was good. The movie, no, I didn't care for it, but that's only because I read the book first. I didn't watch the second film because everybody or everything I heard about it was not good.
Some of the effects were a bit, but it was alright.
I mean, I can deal with shoddy effects as
The
long
weirdest-
as the story's good.
Well, the effect is making a normal person look like a cyclops, and it's just like so weird looking.
I didn't know there
It
was a second
doesn't
movie.
look like it was fully complete animation either,
You know what?
because it's very obvious that they're trying to cover up his eyes, and it's just like
Okay, so there's a Perseus Jackson series coming.
Yeah, so there's a series
what we
for
got?
Disney Plus. There was also an announcement for a new live-action Mighty Ducks series.
Wow.
Wait,
Yeah,
well, wait, hold up. Does this mean Disney owns the ducks again? Just asking, because that's what happened last time.
wait, did they stop owning the Mighty Ducks?
Yeah, a
I
while
thought
ago.
they sold them.
Oh no, well then I guess so. Like it was probably reacquired with the acquisition of Fox.
Oh.
Probably the most surprising thing on this list to me is that they're doing guys, are you sitting down?
Wait, hold on.
no.
Okay, go.
Okay, they are making a series based off the 1989 Tom Hanks classic, Turner and Hooch.
Oh.
Really?
Yes,
Is Tom Hanks in
I
it?
don't think I've ever seen that.
Tom Hanks was in it. Yes.
No, like in the new one.
What?
In the new one?
No,
Tom Hanks?
no. I don't know. It was just like a teaser or an announcement. There was like, we're developing a Turner and Hooch series, and I was like, I went to Twitter and I went, Turner and Hooch, and then somebody commented back to me, in this economy.
Who was that? Get them on
Let me
the.
tell you, can't remember who responded to me, but man, I had a nice hearty laugh in the middle of work whenever I read that.
Oh, that's good.
And I couldn't think of a good enough follow-up joke to like add on to it. So I was like, fuck, I'm just gonna have to leave that one as it is.
Yeah, that's when you just log out.
There is a live action series starring John Stamos called Big Shot, where he plays a girls basketball coach, like a high school girls basketball coach.
Weirdly
So,
enough, I feel like I'd watch that for Stamos.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I
big.
mean, I feel like a lot of people are probably gonna watch that for Stamos. Not that I have anything against basketball.
But John Stamos. Come on.
And there's another series based off of a book series that I have not heard of before called The Mysterious Benedict Society, but it's going to star Tony Hale.
Ooh, I love Tony Hale.
Yeah, he did not look like Tony Hale. Like they I mean, it was Tony Hale, but he had like crazy wig, crazy beard, giant glasses.
Weird.
Yeah. And then the investor meeting or the video segued into the National Geographic portion. And I know that we don't really gush about a lot of National Geographic shows, although there's tons of stuff on Disney Plus that I really want to check out, and I just haven't gotten a chance to yet.
Same.
But there's a show with Chris Hemsworth coming up called Limitless, and it's basically like him taking a journey to be physically fit. And I think it takes him around the world. It's like these weird geographic conditions to do like these workouts and these exercises and work out with certain like people out and about like in the respective fields. So I thought that kind of looked pretty cool. Also, I think it's very interesting that they got Chris Hemsworth to do something like that. Like I feel like Chris Hemsworth could have easily said, I'm Thor, I'm not doing that. And then but I think it's cool that he's doing a show of the sort. There's a really cool documentary that will be released in theaters and then on Disney Plus called Cousteau, about the explorer Jacques Cousteau.
Cool.
Yeah, it does look really cool. It does look really cool. There's a show called A Real Bug's Life coming out, and it's like an insect documentary, nature documentary. and I'm oddly into this.
Yeah, I'll take it.
And there were two other shows that I didn't get to see too much of a description of. There was one called America the Beautiful. I'm not too exactly sure what that entails. And then another one called Secrets of Whales, which I hope is just a whole bunch of whales whispering to each other.
When you said Secrets of Wales, I just assumed it was in like
Wales, England.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be more funny. Wait, it'd be funny if it was both Wales, England, and actual Wales.
Jordan, thanks for just acknowledging that with the.
Guys,
I was listening, but I lost my place in my notes, so I didn't want to.
I'm sorry.
I just want to jump in and say, like, I'm not a world traveler, but I know Wales is not in England. Guys, come on.
It's in Wales.
Right. And if anyone
in
over there is
United
listening to
Kingdom.
this right now,
They're
they're going
not.
to let us know.
Well, it was also spelled with an H, so I don't think it has anything to do with Wales.
That's wolves.
Well, maybe.
That's Wales.
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 Because there's a fucking H in it.
They're related to quails, but just larger.
And then we move on to probably one of the heavy hitters, the announcements for Lucasfilm.
Wait, hold on.
What's up?
Before you get into Lucasfilm, I just want to jump in real quick and say everything you have read so far, I did not know about. And
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pretty excited about the Swiss Family Robinson, and I really hope it's part of the Pirates universe.
Oh, that'd be a hell of a crossover. Okay, anyway, let's get
Yeah.
into Lucasfilm.
That'd be
Wait till I get to the Marvel section. Like,
I mean, John Chu doing Swiss Family Robinson, I'm pretty excited about.
But having Captain Jack in it would be awesome.
so.
Anyways,
All right, so dive in. So there was a handful of stuff that we already knew about. So, for instance, they mentioned Obi-Wan Kenobi's coming back as a limited series. Ewan McGregor's coming back, as well as Hayden Christensen for Darth Vader.
I was pretty surprised with that one.
I was too. And I'm you know what? I know that Hayden Christensen catches a lot of crap, but I think I've come around on Hayden. Like, I like Hayden Christensen. I'm gonna say it. I like him, and I like his Anakin
Agreed.
Skywalker.
I think it was just episode 2. He was awesome.
I believe the director.
Yeah. Also, I mean, I know he wasn't the voice of Anakin in the Clone Wars series, but the Clone Wars made Anakin a really, really, really great character. Like, I already liked him, but the Clone Wars. I still say that the Clone Wars is the best thing about the prequel trilogy.
I was gonna say it also made Obi-Wan a great character, and it made Ahsoka.
Yeah.
Literally. More on that later.
Yeah.
So, and I can't remember if they announced that this was going to be a limited series. I think it is going to be a limited series. The Cassian show, it's just going to be called Andor.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Yep.
And we knew about that though, right?
Yeah.
We did know about that
Okay.
one.
Okay.
But some of the newer ones was announced. It was the Rangers of the New Republic, which has kind of been hinted at with how Cara Dune has been featured in the last handful of Mandalorian episodes. Although Gina Carano is currently not doing herself any favors, kind of being a shitty person on the internet.
Absolutely.
Right, but
and apparently in real life too, because
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
anyways.
then they announced probably the one that I'm looking forward to the most is the Ahsoka live action series with Dawson. So
That's
give
pretty
me
awesome.
some more of that, please.
Yes.
Right? And then there's the next one, which...
Does Robbie have a list?
Oh, no. There's one more, I believe, right?
No, there's like 4 more.
Well, I know
What?
one of them, and it's a trailer, and it's really amazing. But I'll let Jordan say it.
So they're going to do an animated series based off of the clone troopers from the last season of the Clone Wars called The Bad Batch.
Yeah.
And that looks really good.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked about that actually. Like anything with the last season of the Clone Wars.
I mean, the last season of Clone Wars was pretty badass.
True.
So,
It tied it up so fucking well.
yeah, it was so good. So good.
Yes, Bell.
If only Jake would
I
watch
did
it.
watch it. I finished it.
All of them?
No,
Oh,
the
did
last
you?
season.
Just the last season? Come on. I watched everything.
Hey, don't give me that look. No, stop. No, Jordan, I'm trying. I'm a man doing the best he can.
You know what? You're not trying hard enough. Are you doing your best?
Listen, Jake. 3 out of the 4 people on this show have seen the entirety of Clone Wars.
Jake, are you doing your
I'm doing
best?
Robbie's best.
Do your best.
Robbie's best
You know
is
what?
watching
Do
the entire
better.
series of Clone Wars. You're clearly not up to Robbie.
You know what? Don't do Robbie's best. Do my best.
Which is still watching the entire series of Clone Wars.
And Rebels.
I watched that too.
No, I finished Clone Wars. It was really good. I know who the Bad Batch is, which makes me happy that they're getting their own series, because as I'm watching it, I was like, hey, these guys are cool, but they only had like 3 episodes in that arc.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah. And they had a really badass ship.
Wait, I can't hear Jordan. Oh, wait, now I can.
Because he's just giggling at
Oh.
you. That's why. He's judging you like.
So, Jordan, what's after the Bad Batch?
And I can't remember if they said this one was I can't remember if they said that Bad Batch is going to be a short form series, or if this one is going to be the short form animated series. I think this one is going to be. It's called Star Wars Visions, and I think this is a collection of shorts done by an anime studio.
Ooh.
Wait.
Wait, is it the studio that did the freaking New Hope anime?
I don't
Is
know.
that an official one?
No.
The music video ones.
I don't. No, I don't know. Jake, are you fact checking me on that?
No, I was actually just typing on the chat board. But what I do know about this, from what I understand, it's different anime studios. Like, it's a collaboration.
Ooh.
And so,
kind of like Love, Sex, and Robots. Love, Death, and Robots.
I like the first one better.
Did you guys watch
No, I've
that?
never heard of it.
Did you guys watch that? It's on Netflix. It's amazing. It's just a series of shorts, and each one of them is completely different by a different director.
Uh-huh.
And
some of them are very gory.
So from what I understand, that's how the Star
Anyways.
Wars Visions will be, except for the gory part. But that is the what would you call it? The short run series, short form.
Yeah, the short form. Yeah. They also announced a Lando series, and I think this is really interesting because I had just watched Solo over the over the weekend, and I forgot that there was a scene in Solo where Lando is sitting in the Millennium Falcon, like recording his diary. Like he goes chapter whatever of the Calrissian Chronicles, and I thought to myself, why didn't they call it the Calrissian Chronicles?
Yeah, they should have.
He says it in the movie. So, yeah, so Lando is a series that we're getting. There is another show that I didn't get too much information on called The Acolyte.
The what?
Josh.
Is Danny Glover gonna be Lando in this?
What? Why?
No, in Lando.
Danny Glover?
Or Donald Glover? I'm sorry. God damn it, Don Glover. Don Glover.
Oh, god damn it. I think so. I think they were talking about it.
Okay, I'm happy with that answer.
Well,
Continue.
I mean, I don't think that they would. I don't think that they would do something that drastic. Like, I don't think they'll have 3 people playing Lando Calrissian.
I wouldn't think so either. But he was pretty fucking awesome, young Lando.
I hope they do it in a style where it's
Filmed
Billy,
in Atlanta.
no, where it's Billy D. Williams talking about his old adventures, and then it segues into Donald Glover as
The
Lando.
Adventures of Young Lando Calrissian. I'd watch it, but there needs to be like historical accuracy to it.
What? And there was another show called Droid Story, and I can't remember if that is going to be live action or animated. I have a feeling that is going to be animated.
Wait, didn't we have this back in the 80s?
Yeah, but we don't talk
No,
about
that
it.
was just called Droids.
And we don't talk about it.
No, I'm waiting for this to pop
it's
up on
the
Disney
Ewoks.
Plus.
It's the Ewoks we don't talk about.
No, I also talk about Ewoks.
Caravan of Courage, Jordan. Come on.
Well, hold on.
I
No.
forgot about that.
There was Caravan of Courage, and then there was another one.
Was
I
it
can't
Battle
remember.
for Endor?
There was, I think so. There were 2 of them, and then there was an animated series.
Oh, I forgot about the animated one.
There was the animated series, and there was also a Droids animated series.
Oh, I forgot about the live action ones. I was talking about the animated series.
Someone came in my store wearing an animated Ewoks sweater,
Whoa.
and I was
Nice.
really jealous because I really wanted it.
Speaking of coming in your store,
Wait, what?
sorry about my face print on your glass door. I
not my
thought about the next morning. It was like, oh, I'm such a dick.
Yeah, you kind of
Yeah,
are.
it doesn't really bother me.
All
But
right.
as far as Star Wars films go, we're getting 2 Star Wars films in the near future.
Mhm.
One, which is Rogue Squadron, which is going to be directed by Patty Jenkins, who directed the Wonder Woman films,
Mm-hmm.
and an untitled Star Wars film directed by Taika Waititi.
Yes.
Nice.
So I'm
Yeah.
pretty excited about that.
I thought Taika's was a trilogy.
To my knowledge, it is a film.
Yeah, they keep
Oh.
going back and forth on rumored trilogies and not.
It's got I think it's a film.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it's a film only because of what is coming up next, or in a little bit. But as the non-Star Wars stuff that Lucasfilm is doing, we're finally getting that Willow series, which is going to star Warwick Davis.
Yes.
And
it has
they
to.
started working on the next Indiana Jones film.
Yes, finally.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna segue into Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures, that division, and I think probably one of the bigger announcements for a lot of people is the fact that they're finally committing to a Hocus Pocus 2.
Oh.
Seriously?
Yep. There's going to
That'd
be
be
a
interesting.
3rd Sister Act movie that stars Whoopi Goldberg, and I think it's either going to be directed or produced by Tyler Perry. I can't remember.
I've never seen a Sister Act movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've seen the first play. It's
I feel like
okay.
I've seen the first one.
I prefer Sister Act over Hocus Pocus.
That's a hot take.
Two reboots. 3 Men and a Baby, starring Zac Efron.
I'm in already. That's
sold.
And Cheaper by the Dozen.
Starring Zac Efron as well.
No, I don't think so. I think
wasn't he in the original?
they did say that Cheaper by the Dozen is going to be a very inclusive, multicultural depiction or telling of the story.
I'm fine with that.
But as far as live action films go, we're getting a live action Pinocchio, which will have Tom Hanks in it.
I'm guessing.
Yeah, it kind of looks really creepy.
Which it should. Pinocchio's a creepy story.
The story of Pinocchio is really creepy.
Yeah, I know, but the trailers are just.
No, I'm into
really
it.
creepy.
I assume Tom Hanks is going to be Geppetto or Figaro.
I hope he's both.
How awesome would that be if it was like starring Tom Hanks and he just meow.
Figaro?
Is anything interesting happening on the chat? I don't have the chat up.
I'm not here to say that Jeremy didn't confess something, or maybe he did confess something, but I'm not at liberty to say what Jeremy confessed.
What did Jeremy confess?
Jealousy over my beard.
I can't tell you guys. Okay, so he said that he's actually seen less than me of the Clone Wars. So it kind of made me feel a little bit better.
So you're saying he's seen less than Jake?
Jen doesn't fucking like me anymore.
Jen. Hey, I have that record right over there. Thanks, Jordan.
Wow, that's a song of theirs?
Yeah, it's called Jen Doesn't Like Me Anymore.
Huh.
It's a good song.
I don't. I'm at a loss for words.
Obviously.
Let's go on.
Alright, this live-action film is going to be an animation live-action combo, kind of like Alfred and the Chipmunks, but it's going to be Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers.
Wait,
did you say Alfred and the Chipmunks?
Alvin.
Could be
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he did say Alfred though. But hold on, so this is gonna be like you said, like a CGI.
Yeah, and I can't remember who, but John Mulaney is doing the voice for one of them.
It better be Fat Cat.
What?
No, John Mulaney is doing the voice for either Chip or Dale.
Oh, damn.
That's gonna be really cool to watch.
Okay, here's the thing. Normally, I am wildly against stuff like that, where they take a cartoon character and throw him into the real world and do crap like that. Like, have you guys seen that Tom and Jerry trailer? Garbage. Garbage.
It looked like.
Have you guys seen the Sonic the Hedgehog trailer?
It was
The
fantastic.
first one was
Hey,
garbage.
Hold on.
The movie was actually really good once they fixed it.
I don't want to get too far off track, but however, the Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers were already these cartoon characters thrown into the real world. It was just an animated real world. So I feel like this actually fits in with this, and I'm very excited about it. Only if they dress like Indiana Jones and Magnum P.I.
And properly animated.
Purpley?
Properly.
No, he said purple.
I like Purpley better.
It's like Alfred and the Chipmunks.
Where was I?
Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers.
All right, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. There's a Disney Plus exclusive film called Peter Pan and Wendy coming out, and I think I read that Jude Law was going to be in it.
Oh.
But I don't know who he's playing.
There
is a sequel to the fan favorite Enchanted. It starred Amy Adams.
I love Enchanted.
It's called
So much.
Disenchanted.
Oh.
And she is coming back to reprise her role as her character.
Giselle!
I cannot wait for that. That's gonna be really good because the first movie was
I love
awesome.
Enchanted so much.
They kind of went over a couple of things that we already knew was coming. Jungle Cruise, which was actually supposed to come out this summer, but got pushed back to next summer. They showed a trailer. They showed a little bit for the Cruella film, for Cruella
I'm
DeVille.
excited for that. What's her name?
Yeah. Emma Stone.
Right.
Yeah. And they also talked about Little Mermaid, the live action Little Mermaid with Haley Berry.
Yeah.
Halle Bailey. I want to say Holly Berry, and I know that's not
That's
right.
the only
It's
way I
Halle
remember what it
Bailey.
is. I just know it's close to that because it kept confusing me.
Yeah, Halle Bailey. And they also announced that they're going to do a live action Lion King prequel.
What? How does that
Yeah.
work?
Uh.
I mean, okay.
But I don't think Jon Favreau's on this one. I think Jon Favreau is committed to Mandalorian stuff, so
Good.
that's probably what he's doing. We're gonna segue into Walt Disney Animation, and we knew that this was coming. The next big feature film, Raya and the Last Dragon.
I'm so excited for this. It looks amazing.
So excited for this, but they're doing so they're doing what they did with the Mulan live action, where if you want it, it's $29, and you can watch it on Disney Plus, and you can just keep it. And it's also, I think it's also going to be released in theaters, but from what I understand, it wasn't very lucrative for them to do the Mulan thing.
I feel like that was more on the movie itself. That I just don't think people wanted to pay that much for a Mulan live action reboot. I'm one of them. I didn't want to pay that much for a Mulan live action reboot.
Right, I didn't either because.
But I did, and I did pay that much for it, and I enjoyed the shit out of it.
Right, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is I just feel like it's a weird thing to do when 2 months later it's just going to be on Disney Plus anyway.
Right.
I really don't care.
I'll probably buy it though.
I go see shit in theaters and spend way more than that, and then 2 months later it's on Disney Plus anyway.
Hey, my personal fact checker is just chiming in real quick. John Mulaney will be playing Chip, and Andy Samberg as Dale.
Yes. Okay.
Who's Fat Cat?
Who the hell is
Tom Hanks.
That's funny.
Oh wait, I'm reading the chat now.
Oh.
Thanks, Jeremy.
I just hired Jeremy. No, you know my secrets.
Can we replace Giuseppe
No.
with Jeremy?
But
Why? I like Jeremy a lot better.
Jeremy can be Giuseppe's assistant.
No. How about Giuseppe can be Jeremy's assistant, but Jeremy doesn't really need an assistant, so Jeremy can just be Giuseppe.
Wait, Jeremy can be Giuseppe? I don't know.
Yeah,
about
that's what I
this.
said.
This makes me uncomfortable, Jordan.
So another live action film that they did a little bit of a teaser for, which looks really good, and it's set in Colombia, I believe. It's called Encanto.
No, animated film.
Yeah, animated film. And all of the songs are going to be written by Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Oh, I'm in already. He's
Yeah, already in. Sold.
Yeah.
Traditional animated or CGI?
CG.
Yeah.
That's, listen.
I miss traditional
I
animation.
I do too, but listen, that's I think the ship has sailed on that, and this is all.
I know
like,
it has.
This is the default.
Yeah.
It's actually the computer animation is way more efficient.
Which is
It's-
why
it's-
Princess
it's-
and the Frog is a treasure. Speaking
Yeah.
of, we'll come back around to that. They announced a couple of series from Walt Disney Animation Studios for
Mhm.
Disney Plus, and they all. I'm actually excited for all of them except one. Baymax, the series,
Oh, yes, that's what my life needs is
which is going to be fun. The one
Yeah.
I'm not too keen on is the Zootopia Plus series, only because I
Oh.
was a big fan of the Zootopia film.
Oh, I love Zootopia.
Well, at least they're adding on to the cliffhanger on.
I feel like it plays on a lot of racial stereotypes in that film.
I feel like they tried to do that and tried to
Yeah, they tried, but there was.
I thought it was overcoming the racial
That's what I mean, yeah.
stereotypes, and that's why I liked it.
Well, no, there's a lot of scientific racism in there that goes unchecked.
oh,
The big
Stupid
thing for me
lions.
that I was really into is they announced a Tiana series.
Yeah.
And I think that might be traditional animation.
ooh.
Wait, didn't they Merida series too?
Moana series.
I thought there was the puffy redhead girl too.
No, it's Moana.
Merida.
No, it was Moana.
Huh.
She's
Weird.
Polynesian.
Yeah. And I think the most interesting surprise out of all of them was this one called Owaju, which is going to be a sci-fi animated series that takes place in Africa. And
Ooh.
Disney has partnered with a Pan-African comic book company called Kuagli, I think, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, for this. And the poster art for this looks amazing. It looks like a really cool future. The only thing I can compare it to in my mind right now is Wakanda, like how Wakanda had all that really cool futuristic buildings and like flying cars. Like it looked like that. And
Nice.
I am in.
Can you spell
I
that?
am so in. Which one?
The-
Owaju?
Yeah.
Iwaju. And I think the A and the U have accent marks on top of them. Like are you pulling up the poster for it?
Yeah. I mean, on my phone, I should have pulled it up. I wasn't prepared for this, but yeah, it's very Wakanda-ish. But this is not a bad thing.
Send it
This
to the
looks
chat.
Awesome. Okay, I'll
Send it to the
you guys.
chat.
Anyone listening or watching this, Jordan has spelled it for you. You can look it up yourself.
Yeah.
Do your own homework for once.
Yeah. What, are we here to entertain you? Oh, wait.
Yeah. And then they made some announcements for Pixar. There is some films coming out.
Oh.
Yeah, there is one called Turning Red, which is about a red panda, which looks adorable.
The best animal in the world. I'm sorry, guys. Red pandas are far and away the greatest animal that's ever walked this planet.
They're up there. They're up there.
Yeah, they're just fancy freaking raccoons.
There
But
is
then again, so are Tanukis.
Bless you.
So I think we've all
These are just
seen
raccoons with very fluffy tails.
All seen what?
Mhm. I don't know. Does anybody want to say anything else? We've all seen the teaser picture for Lightyear.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be really cool.
Which is going to be the film that the Buzz Lightyear toy is based off of. So in the world of Toy Story, there's going to be an actual film. This is getting really fucking meta, and I'm here for all of it.
I found a little theory that said they might go to a Western planet and meet up with the live-action counterpart of Woody and
No, I don't buy it.
friends.
I don't like this fan theory.
Yeah, it's weird, but
There was
the poster does look really cool.
Yeah.
And I also need to watch the TV series
No, you don't.
at some point.
Mm-mm.
Was it that bad?
You're grounded.
Uh-oh. Anyway, what else?
There was another film in the pipeline called Luca. I don't have too much information on that one.
Luca was the one...
I do know...
What is happening? Robbie? Oh, he muted. Good job.
All right. The Pixar's also doing some series for Disney Plus. There's one called Win or Lose, which I think, if I'm remembering the synopsis, it's about a baseball team or a softball team, and each episode is told from a different perspective of each of the players.
Wait. See, I'm not into baseball or softball, but I'm into, like, twisted storytelling like that.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually a really good Community episode like that, but I'm into it. So.
But then there's some Disney Plus stuff coming out for Pixar. There's something called Inside Pixar, which looks like a docuseries. Something called Pixar Popcorn, which I couldn't find too much information on. There was some shorts for Doug Days, which is Doug the dog from Up, which there was a little bit of a teaser for that. And apparently they're doing a Cars series.
Wait, another one?
No, like series.
Yeah, another one, because there was the Mater series, the Mater's cartoons.
Yeah, but those were a bunch of this collection of shorts. So
Wasn't that? Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like a legitimate series.
Oh, so okay, cool.
Nice. That's gonna be
So-
Now
interesting.
normally,
I didn't have too much information on that.
normally
but-
I'd be against that, but I still vote that Cars 3 came out and saved the entire franchise. I loved Cars 3. So,
Yeah. It
I
was
still
really
have yet
good.
to watch any of them.
Wait, what?
well,
I
maybe you
haven't
should
seen
get,
any of them.
you should get together with Jake after he's done watching Clone Wars. You guys can watch Cars 3.
Hold on.
Clone
Jordan,
3.
You've never seen a Cars movie at all?
No, like I have zero interest
Okay.
in seeing any of those films. All right, no, I take that back. I saw the last 20 minutes of the first one.
Okay, Cars is pretty good. Cars 2 shouldn't exist. If we took Cars 3
doesn't.
and changed its name to Cars 2, then it'd be great. But I really think you would like Cars 2. Cars 3. Shit! I didn't mean to insult you like that. Cars 3 is fantastic. I love it. I think it's...
All right,
So, yeah.
I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it.
Definitely.
It's on your TV right now. You should watch it.
And let's see. So I think the biggest heavy hitter is, and which is what we're going to end with, is all of the announcements from Marvel.
Yes.
Jesus, man, this is an overload. All right, so we'll start with the stuff that we know is coming out that we actually got trailers for. We got a trailer for WandaVision, which out of all of them, I think that's the one I'm looking forward to the most. WandaVision, Falcon and Winter Soldier, we got a trailer for, and Loki, we got a trailer for, as including the animated series What If.
Looks amazing.
Yes, I'm very excited for that.
Yeah,
and we also
I've been-
got. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you.
Yeah.
I used to love that comic series.
The comics, yeah.
Yeah, man, that was great. And we got a little bit of a behind the scenes and teaser for the upcoming Miss Marvel live action series,
Yeah,
which
I
will
can't
tie
wait
into
for
the
that.
MCU. And I think this is going to be a very, very interesting and great show. And I can tell you right now, a lot of white incel racist motherfuckers are gonna have it. What's that, Josh?
So, have you guys seen the Marvel documentary series on Disney Plus yet?
616 one?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
So there is an episode about Miss Marvel, the current Miss Marvel.
Yeah, Kamala Khan.
Yeah, and so when I saw that last week, like right before they announced Miss Marvel was coming to a series, and like legit stoked.
Yeah.
I just can't wait because all I've really seen of Miss Marvel are the comics that came out like a few years ago, and her and some of the animated shows that are on Disney Plus at the moment. And I just can't wait and of course the Avengers game.
Yeah, well, that's what I was gonna say. I picked up the Avengers game, and I'm trying to finish Miles Morales so I can hurry up and play it. But she's a central figure in the Avengers game for the campaign mode.
Nice.
But her story for live action is gonna be really good.
Right, and Kamala
And I
Khan
can't wait
herself.
for that storyline. Sorry.
So Kamala Khan herself is a Pakistani American. So like the entire cast is like it's going to be a very diverse cast, and I think this is an awesome. Like I cannot wait for this, and I hope every racist nerd gets butthurt because I will revel and enjoy every single second of this show.
Well, it's not just racist; it's misogynistic too.
That too.
Yeah, and I mean we've already seen that with Captain Marvel.
Yeah. Speaking of, we're getting a Captain Marvel too, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. So they showed some stills from the Hawkeye series. They announced a little bit more information for the She-Hulk series, and it's going to star Tatiana Maslany. I think I might have typed her name incorrectly. But it's also going to have Mark Ruffalo in it, and it's also going to have Tim Roth returning as the Abomination.
Oh, no way! I didn't know that part.
Yeah. So I'm pretty excited about
That's
that.
cool because, like, I'm gonna say the Incredible Hulk is like the forgotten MCU film, and they don't tie into it much except for when they brought back General Ross for in Civil War. That's about it.
Well, they couldn't. I mean, there were reasons why they didn't make a Hulk film.
It's Universal rights, right?
Well, it's because they had the right. Fox had the rights. It was before the Fox acquisition. So the wording was weird. Like they couldn't make a Hulk film, but Hulk could appear in the other films, which is why you get all those Hulk stories in every other, like in all of the other films.
Oh.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So they just didn't have the right to film and release because the specifically the film rights is what they had.
Yeah.
But now they have them back, so they don't have to deal with it. They're doing a Moon Knight series, which Moon Knight is a character, considering that he has like multiple personality disorder.
Yeah, he's a little crazy.
So that'll be
insane.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be a wild
getting texts?
show.
Not me.
They also announced that they're doing a Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special.
I mean, say no more.
Which is going to be filmed while they're filming Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. They're also doing an animated short series called I Am Groot, and I think it's going to be similar to like Forky Asks a Question, but with Groot. Like,
again, I mean,
oh my god.
Some of the stuff that I'm really excited for, they announced some new series, the Secret Invasion series, which I don't know if you've ever. Yeah, have you? Okay. So in the middle of the 2000s, there were a lot of really big, major Marvel event books, and Secret Invasion was one of them. So I'm trying to remember the first. I think the first big one was Civil War, like the actual story of Civil War. And then something happened with the fallout of Civil War, and then they went into another big event a couple of years later called Secret Invasion. And they find out that a lot of the heroes that died and came back in the comic series were secretly Skrulls. So there was this giant secret invasion of Skrulls all over the Marvel universe. It was a big, it was probably like an 8 or 9 issue story arc that was like, again, a big Marvel event. So it was all of their Marvel characters in this one book. But the series itself is going to have Samuel L. Jackson is coming back, and so is Ben Mendelsohn.
Yes! I love his character. I assume he's coming back as the Skrull.
Talos.
Yeah. He's one of my favorites.
I think a really interesting one that they're doing, since Tony Stark is no longer part of the Marvel, like the MCU. They're keeping the Iron Man character alive in a sense with the Ironheart series. Do you guys know who Ironheart is?
Yeah, the little girl, right?
Yes. So it's the girl. Her name. Oh man, I forget what her character's name is, but the person playing the character, her name is Dominique Thorne, and it's an African American woman, and she's basically like a genius. She's like Tony Stark, right? She's just a genius in mechanics, and she becomes Ironheart. So I think that's where we'll see the Iron Man portion of the MCU kind of progress, is through this series of Ironheart. And again, these are ones that tie directly into all of the films. So there's no reason why Marvel characters shouldn't show up in here or vice versa.
Right.
And the other series that they announced was called Armor Wars, and it's going to star Don Cheadle as Rhodey.
Cool.
Yeah.
I love a good Don Cheadle. I missed out on that news.
That was really cool. So they kind of segued to the films, and they talked about Black Widow and how Black Widow is going to come out in May of next year now, because it was supposed to be May of this year.
Yeah.
They announced that they finished filming on Shang-Chi, and that should be out pretty soon as well. I'm not too familiar with the Shang-Chi character myself, but I'm into it.
I don't even know who that is.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
They talked a little bit about the Eternals film that they're going to do, which is another part of, like, I guess, the cosmic Marvel. Then they talked about Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, which is being directed by Sam Raimi. It's actually filming right now.
Nice.
And it is apparently going to tie in to the upcoming Spider-Man film that's coming out next year.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because like they're casting all the Spider-Mans and Deadpool.
Return of Ryan Reynolds.
Wait, Deadpool's gonna be in it?
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds is in the next Spider-Man movie. I'm only assuming he's going to be Deadpool.
That's gonna be amazing.
Oh man.
I hope it's Ryan Reynolds as himself.
That would be the Deadpooliest.
I
More funnier.
I hope it's as himself just to troll all the hardcore Deadpool fans.
That'd be funny. I honestly wouldn't care.
I don't
what they
doubt
do.
that one bit.
I would love it to happen.
If that does happen, I'm gonna die.
There's a little bit of mention of Thor: Love and Thunder and how that's still on schedule, which is also directed by Taika Waititi, which is why I think that his Star Wars film is only a standalone, not a trilogy, because he's still doing Marvel stuff
Right.
and probably he's still doing stuff with Mandalorian, possibly. They talked about Black Panther 2, and they specifically said that they will not be recasting Chadwick Boseman for T'Challa. So instead, yeah. Well, they didn't say who was going to take the mantle of Black Panther. They did say that the writer-director of the first film is also writing and directing the second film, and this is going to be a way to explore more of Wakanda itself. So that's all they said. And they're moving forward with the Blade film with Mahershala Ali, which I
forgot about that.
Oh man, I'm super. That's probably that might be the thing I'm most excited about. They announced Captain Marvel 2, and then of course Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which we all knew was happening. They announced the third Ant-Man film called Ant-Man and Wasp: Quantumania. And I forgot who they said was joining the cast, but everyone's coming back. So Evangeline Lilly, Michelle Pfeiffer, Michael Douglas, and Paul Rudd. And I think probably something that people have been waiting to hear for a long time is they are working on a Fantastic Four film. Finally.
Ooh.
Josh,
They better get right.
So I think
I
hope
don't want it to be garbage.
Why would it be garbage?
I mean,
Name one bad Marvel film you've seen.
Recently.
I'm not saying Marvel film. It's just the Fantastic Four franchise so far has been absolute fucking garbage.
but in all fairness,
The only
Marvel
good
do one of
is
the Fantastic Four films.
No, I know that.
Okay,
I
then.
know that. I'm just it makes me freaking. It gets me on edge. That's all.
but here's the thing, Josh.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong, guys?
Yes, because here's why. I mean, you're not
Why?
wrong, but here's what I'm going to say to make you feel better. Spider-Man 3 and then the two Amazing Spider-Man movies. Come on. We came back from that. We can come back from
You
Fantastic
know what?
Four.
I'm actually gonna say this.
Okay.
I didn't
fair
think
enough.
Spider-Man 3 was that bad. I rewatched it recently. Didn't think it's as bad as everyone says. it is.
I wanted the kid from the '70s show to be Venom. He was briefly, but I wanted him to continue being Venom.
Tom Hardy's a really good Venom. It's just too bad.
Tom Hardy is an
Too bad Venom's not a good movie.
It wasn't a bad one either, though. It just wasn't.
Right, but what you're doing is taking that's like saying that like kind of like what Jake said, well, the new Spider-Man movie isn't going to be good because the Spider-Man movie from 12 years ago was shit. Like that, like.
Josh just put faith in the MCU.
You know what? The Star Wars fans have done the same thing. The prequels all suck, so the sequels are all gonna suck.
And they're all wrong.
True.
I still haven't seen all of episode 2.
Wait! You're giving me shit for the Clone Wars, and you haven't seen the entirety of a single movie? That
no,
is the beginning of the Clone Wars?
When he starts crying about killing the Sand People, like I just that's where Josh, I shut it off.
He killed them, and not just the men, but the women and the children.
And children. Yeah, we know
They're
Anakin
animals.
kills children. We know Anakin kills children. But he didn't kill Grogu.
Also true.
Well, that's because Grogu was in the background because the aging process of what they are is slower. So around that time, he was basically infant-like. So he couldn't have even known about Grogu.
Anyways.
Jordan, was that the
Robbie
whole list?
lost me at H's.
Jordan?
Well, yeah, that was the whole list.
So a few things I want to point out. I have read somewhere, and since I can't say where it was, like I don't know if it was speculation or not, but that Miss Marvel would appear in Captain Marvel too. And
well,
that's the thing I don't understand, and I'm sure they will cover this extensively, is the name sharing. What makes Miss Marvel Miss Marvel?
They kind of briefly went over that in the comics,
well, let's hope so.
like the recent ones, and I'm pretty sure there's a level in the game that also goes over that, but I don't know about that one.
Oh. Because
but yeah, that's gonna be really cool.
The Captain Marvel we know and love currently, she's not even the original Captain Marvel. The original Captain Marvel was a dude.
Yeah.
The original Captain Marvel was a completely different comic company.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Captain Marvel is the character now known as Shazam.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because the DC movie Shazam and the Marvel Captain Marvel movie were out at the same time, and I remember the older generations being like, "Wait, this is the same."
Wait, so
character.
are we talking DC now?
No, and I refuse to.
On Christmas, Wonder Woman's on HBO Max.
And in theaters.
I'm actually looking forward to that movie.
Have HBO Max.
So much for refusing to talk about DC.
And I still refuse. Anyway, yeah, Jordan, thanks for that comprehensive list.
Yeah, it was a long one.
Well, the wild thing is, like, I knew a lot of that, and I thought I had extensively looked into it, and I'm gonna say like 50% of that was news to me, which I'm glad.
No, I'm gonna say like 80% of it was news to me because I started looking, and it was just all so muddled. I gave up. I figured Jordan Jake would have my back.
And you weren't wrong, but really, Jordan, thanks a lot. You like put a lot of work into that. I'm proud of you, buddy.
I looked at one website.
I'm pretty sure I told Robbie to shut up a couple of times this week.
What?
About that.
Oh, what else
Yeah,
did you do?
A couple times more about other things.
I didn't know as much from this list.
So, I assume Brie Larson's still gonna be Captain Marvel, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Oh, so that's in the little Miss Marvel clips. Her looking at the Captain Marvel armor outfit, building it, was kind of badass.
Oh, I missed that part. I'm gonna go back and watch it again.
Okay.
Same.
Because I'm not even sure what direction I want to take my sentence right now. There's so much I'm looking forward to, and that seriously, this all these announcements, just like Good. Here we go. Let's do this. This is amazing.
So
Yeah.
theoretically, everything that we listed is between now and like 2023.
Yeah. Well, and like some things are coming out next month. Like WandaVision
Yeah.
premieres in January 15th.
Soul is coming out on Disney Plus on Christmas Day.
Yep.
Christmas Day.
Yeah,
Yep,
that's gonna
so-
be awesome.
That's gonna be good.
I'm really looking forward to that.
Me too.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. Let's of this list, the top 2 things we're most looking forward to. Take some time. No, top 2. I know my top 1. Let me think of what my second one might be, and then you guys think about yours. But the one I'm most looking forward to is definitely Ahsoka.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I agree with
Yeah.
that. And then my
Agreeable.
next one is the Obi-Wan series.
Good call.
So here's what I hope for the Obi-Wan series. You know, we're getting Hayden Christensen back as Vader.
Uh-huh.
I really hope Ray Park shows up.
No, because it'll be
Just-
after Maul's dead.
Will it though?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've said that.
So we do know that?
Yeah, we have a timeline. I don't
God
remember.
damn it. I just want Darth Maul to be in something other than just a teaser at the end of a fucking movie now.
It was a cool teaser, though.
He was in
It
Rebels.
I mean live action
Extensively.
Darth Maul.
Even I know that. Let's see.
The death scene in Rebels was actually pretty. It was actually pretty brutal.
And sad.
So, is all of our number 1 the Ahsoka series?
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah.
Apparently.
I can't wait for that. Hell, if the next episode of Mandalorian has her in it, that's gonna be equally as awesome.
It won't. Sorry.
Damn.
Hey guys,
What?
can I make a minor announcement really quick?
Is it your number 2, what you're most looking forward to?
No. Robbie's probably gonna be taking a leave of absence from the podcast for a little bit.
Well, will be throwing him a extensive going away party.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, like this Wednesday I'm going to
Meps.
Is that
and I have to stay overnight, so it's gonna go from Wednesday to Thursday.
So
And
yeah,
I'm
so
gonna provided hotel and more likely provided food.
you get provided food.
Yeah.
Okay. So Robbie took the ASVAB test and he is going to the Navy, and Wednesday and Thursday he's going to explore his employment opportunities for
And if you
a future career.
avoid
So-
submarines. They're claustrophobic.
But they make great sandwiches.
Fantastic sandwiches.
Not Subway sandwiches. Submarine sandwiches are good.
Preferably get a meatball submarine.
Mm-hmm.
You're in. Anyway, the number 2 thing I'm looking forward to, man, it's so hard, but I'm gonna say, and it's just because it's something that I'm already familiar with and already love, but the potential crossover of Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
Well, man. So Swiss Family Robinson's always been one of my favorite movies,
I need to
and so
rewatch that.
I am definitely looking forward to that. And
We
I
need to
hope they don't.
rewatch that.
I hope they don't destroy it. Like, I have been watching like some of the old movies than the remakes lately.
Uh-huh.
Funny that most of the remakes star Lindsay Lohan.
Hey, Parent Trap is a work of art.
But you know, it's just I don't know. The Lohan Parent Trap wasn't quite as good as the Haley Mills one.
They both have their pros and cons.
And the original Swiss Family Robinson had Haley Mills' dad in it.
John Mills.
Yeah.
Well,
So I just hope I just hope that they don't go like for cheese factor like Disney used to do on like Disney Channel and all that
Is
shit.
Haley Mills still alive?
Yes, she is.
Whoa.
Last I knew, she was a UN ambassador.
No, that was Shirley Temple.
want to say Haley Mills was as well. Maybe I'm just stupid and confused. Maybe no, I'm
No,
stupid and
you're absolutely
confused.
stupid and Yeah, she is still alive. Anyway, Jordan, your number 2 thing.
WandaVision.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
lucky you don't have to wait very long.
Honestly,
Yeah.
there's just too much to pick from because there's like so much cool stuff coming out.
So WandaVision, like I don't really know anything much about it except for the clips, and it kind of seems like the whole series is trapped in Vision's head.
That's what I'm gathering from it. I don't understand it either, and I don't want to understand it until I'm watching it.
Right, agreed. I totally agree with that.
What the hell is that?
Like
I'm just
if the setup for this
looking.
series is like as Thanos is ripping the stone from his head, and we get to zoom into his head, and that's where the entire series takes place. I don't know. This is just my fan theory.
That'll be interesting.
Well, and that's mine as well.
So
And I don't think we've had this conversation.
Ooh.
I don't know if that would be the case because I don't think that would explain the extra characters that are in the trailer.
Oh, well, I just thought of
That's
another
true.
little theory.
what?
Like after the Iron Man does the snap, maybe Wanda gets in touch with his stone, and it just turns into that.
Well, that'd be a nice one.
Yours is a little more.
That's
hopeful.
hard.
Yeah.
Because it more than likely has some sort of his memory still in it. So if they go that route, it'd make a hell of a lot more sense.
I mean, he was literally created from that stone, so yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. We'll find out next month, and I'm sure we'll talk about it right here on the Mickey Mutineers podcast. Hey guys, that's our show. What?
If Rob's right, can I just
Oh,
punch
absolutely.
him?
Oh, you know what? If he's wrong, you can also punch him.
Right.
Ah, good.
So anyway, hey,
Okay, wait. Can I just punch him?
not now. No, I don't support. No. Wait till the cameras are off.
Now?
Anyway, stay tuned. Hey, is next week our Christmas episode? It is. What are we gonna do? This is not the time for production.
Oh,
Hey,
Wait,
yeah, we forgot to do
the Christmas exchange
all
stuff?
right. Well, we don't have time now. Anyway, hey, tune in next week for our annual Christmas episode. Who knows what it'll be? We'll be just as surprised as you. I'm Jake. That's Josh. That's Jordan. That's Robbie. As always.
That's Jake, that's Josh, that's Robbie, and Jordan.
Wouldn't that be weird if Robbie had a tick where anyone mentioned poop that he had to go and poop?
Oh, God. Guys, I'll be right back.